Welcome to my channel. Right now, somewhere in your mind, a part of you is still waiting for someone to text back, waiting for someone to notice you, waiting for someone to finally see your worth. And while you wait, your life, your goals, your peace, your one precious life is quietly slipping by unlived. Today, that stops because in life, many people spend too much time looking at others, thinking about what others are doing, what others are saying, who likes them, who ignores them, who supports them, and who leaves them. But real change begins the moment you stop giving all your energy to the outside world and start giving that energy back to yourself. Focus on yourself first, not because you are selfish, not because you do not care about people, but because your life is your responsibility, your peace, your future, your growth, your confidence, your dreams, and your success are sitting right there in your own two hands. When you focus on yourself first, you stop begging for attention. You stop chasing people. You stop comparing your life. You stop reacting to every small thing, and you become calm. You become strong. You become clear. And slowly, quietly, your life starts moving in a far better direction. The first and most powerful step to focusing on yourself is this: stop chasing people and start building yourself. So many people destroy their own peace because they keep running behind others, wanting someone to reply fast, wanting someone to understand them, wanting someone to value them, respect them, stay in their life, give them importance. But let me tell you one deep truth right now. The more you chase people, the more you lose yourself. When you chase people too much, your mind becomes weak, your mood starts depending entirely on their behavior. If they reply, you feel happy. If they ignore you, you feel sad. If they praise you, you feel confident. If they criticize you, you feel broken. And this is not peace. This is emotional slavery. Your happiness should never be controlled by someone's message. Your confidence should never depend on someone's approval. Your value should never come from someone's attention. You are already valuable, but you forget that value the moment you keep begging people to see it. A person who truly focuses on himself does not run behind people. He works on himself instead. He builds his mind, he builds his body, he builds his skills, he builds his discipline, he builds his future, and he becomes so strong from the inside that he no longer needs to beg for respect because his growth speaks for him, and this is exactly where life starts changing. Imagine two people. The first person wakes up and immediately checks who messaged him, who ignored him, who liked his post, who watched his story, and who did not care, and his entire day begins with other people, his mind already disturbed before the day has even started. The second person wakes up and asks himself one simple question: what can I do today to become better? Then drinks water, exercises, reads, learns English, works on his goals, controls his emotions, uses his time wisely, never starting his day by looking for validation, but instead starting his day by building real value. After 1 year, these two people will not be the same person at all. The first will still be confused, tired, hurt, and emotionally dependent. The second will become stronger, wiser, calmer, and far more confident. And why? Because one person was chasing people, while the other was quietly building himself, and that single difference changes absolutely everything. Chasing people makes you empty. Building yourself makes you powerful. You must understand this fully. People will not always treat you the way you treat them. Some will forget your kindness. Some will use your softness. Some will only appear when they need something from you. Some will vanish the moment you need them most. Some will misunderstand you even when your heart is completely clean. But your job was never to force people to understand you. Your job is to understand yourself. Your job is not to prove your worth to everyone. Your job is to increase your worth every single day. Your job is not to beg people to stay. Your job is to become strong enough to stand tall even when people walk away. And this is not anger, this is maturity. Focusing on yourself first means you stop wasting your energy on people who do not value your presence. You stop explaining yourself again and again to people who only want to misunderstand you. And you stop waiting for people to change before you finally start changing your own life. So many people say, when they support me, I will start. When my friends motivate me, I will work hard. When people believe in me, I will believe in myself. When someone helps me, I will grow. But no, this is the wrong way to live entirely. You must start first. You must believe first. You must work first. You must choose yourself first. The world respects a person who respects himself. People value a person who values his own time. Life supports a person who is genuinely serious about his own growth. And when you focus on yourself, you send a powerful message to life itself. You say, I am ready. I am not here to waste my time. I am not here to cry over people who do not care. I am not here to live a small life. I am here to grow. And when this mindset finally enters your heart, everything around you begins to change. You stop asking, why did they leave me? And start asking, what did this teach me? You stop asking, why do they not support me? And start asking, how can I support myself? You stop asking, why are they ahead of me? And start asking, what can I improve today? You stop asking, why does nobody understand me? And start asking, do I even understand my own purpose? And this right here is real growth. Focusing on yourself first does not mean you hate people. It means you stop losing yourself for people. It means you love others, but never forget your own life. It means you care deeply, but never destroy your own peace. It means you give generously, but never become empty in the process. A healthy person knows exactly how to love people while still protecting his own peace. Some people will call you change the moment you start focusing on yourself. They will say you are different now. They will say you do not talk like you used to. They will even say you are becoming selfish. But sometimes people only call you selfish because you finally stop being available for their drama. When you were always ready to listen to their problems, they called you good. When you were always saying yes, they called you kind. When you were always giving away your time freely, they called you loyal. But the moment you start protecting your energy, suddenly they may call you rude, and do not be afraid of that for even a second, because growth will always disappoint the people who once benefited from your weakness. When you become disciplined, lazy people may not understand you. When you become peaceful, dramatic people may not like you. When you become focused, distracted people may feel uncomfortable around you. When you start saying no, controlling people may get upset, and let them, because your life is not public property, your time is not free for everyone. Your mind is not a place where everyone gets to throw their negativity, and your heart is not a room where every single person gets to enter without respect. You must protect yourself every single day and ask yourself this one simple question constantly. Am I building myself or am I just chasing people? This question alone can completely change your life. When you feel sad because someone ignored you, ask yourself, did I ignore my own goals today? When you feel hurt because someone did not value you, ask yourself, did I value my own time today? When you feel jealous because someone is growing, ask yourself, what small step can I take for my own growth today? When you feel lost because people are not standing with you, ask yourself, am I even standing with myself? Because the most painful thing in life is never when people leave you. The most painful thing is when you leave yourself. You leave yourself when you keep choosing others over your own peace. You leave yourself when you keep wasting time on things that do nothing for your future. You leave yourself when you keep breaking promises to yourself again and again. You leave yourself when you keep saying, I will start tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. You leave yourself when you know exactly what is right, but keep choosing what is easy instead. So come back to yourself. Come back to your goals, your discipline, your dreams, your health, your learning, your self-respect. You do not need to become perfect in a single day. You simply need to become honest with yourself starting today. Start small. Wake up a little earlier. Use your phone a little less. Learn something useful. Practice your English. exercise for a few minutes, read one page, save a little money, control one bad habit, avoid one useless argument, say no to one thing that drains you, and say yes to one thing that grows you, because small steps are never weak. Small steps become powerful the moment you repeat them daily. A strong life is never built in one big dramatic moment. It is built quietly in small daily choices. Every time you choose discipline over laziness, you build yourself. Every time you choose silence over a useless argument, you build yourself. Every time you choose learning over wasting time, you build yourself. Every time you choose self-respect over chasing someone, you build yourself. Every time you choose peace over drama, you build yourself, and this is exactly how a new version of you is quietly created. One day, the people who once ignored you will see your growth, but by that point, you will not even need their attention anymore because you will already have something far better. You will have self-respect, confidence, direction, and inner peace. And inner peace is more powerful than any outside attention could ever be. Remember this clearly. The right people will never need you to chase them. The right people will respect your growth, support your discipline, and never make you feel guilty for choosing yourself. They will never laugh at your goals or pull you back into old habits. So stop holding tightly to people who are not holding your hand with respect. Let people go if they want to go. Let people talk if they want to talk. Let people misunderstand if that's what they choose. And you simply keep growing, keep improving, keep moving forward because your focus is your power. When your focus stays on people, you become weak because people can change at any moment. But when your focus stays on yourself, you become strong because your growth remains entirely in your own control. You cannot control who likes you, but you can control how much you improve. You cannot control who supports you, but you can control how hard you work. You cannot control who respects you, but you can control how much you respect yourself, and you cannot control who stays in your life, but you can absolutely control the person you become. And that, right there, is real power. Now, let's talk about something just as important. Your peace must matter more than their opinion. Because so many people are not actually tired from life being too hard, they are tired from carrying too many other voices inside their own mind. Someone says you cannot do it. Someone says you are changing. Someone says you are not good enough. Someone says, "Who do you think you are?" Someone says, "This dream is too big for you." And slowly, without even realizing it, you start living inside their words instead of your own. You stop listening to your own heart. You stop trusting your own journey. You stop taking action simply because you fear what people might say. But understand this deep truth fully. People's opinions are not your reality. People's words are not your future. People's judgment is not your identity. Your peace is more important than their opinion. If you listen to every single person, you will lose your direction completely. If you try to please everyone, you will lose your own personality. If you try to make everyone understand you, you will lose all your energy in the process. Not everyone deserves access to your mind. Some people will judge you simply because they cannot understand your journey. Some will laugh at you because they cannot see your vision. Some will criticize you because your growth quietly reminds them of their own laziness. Some will doubt you because they have never once believed in themselves. So why are you allowing their weak thinking to control your strong dream? Your life was never made to satisfy everyone's opinion. Your life was made to become something genuinely meaningful, to grow, to rise, to become better than it was yesterday. When you focus on yourself first, you stop asking what will people think and start asking what is right for my life, and this one simple question alone can completely change your future because people will always find something to say. If you fail, they talk. If you succeed, they talk. If you stay silent, they talk. If you speak up, they talk. If you stay the same, they say you are not growing. If you change, they say you are different now. So tell me honestly, if people are going to talk no matter what you do, why should you ever stop your growth just for their words? Let them talk, you work. Let them judge, You improve. Let them doubt. You build. Let them laugh. You learn. Let them misunderstand. You stay focused. Because a truly focused person never wastes time fighting every opinion thrown his way. He knows the best answer is always growth, discipline, results, and becoming so strong inside that their words no longer shake his heart at all. You do not need to explain every step of your life. You do not need to tell everyone why you are changing. You do not need to prove your intentions to people who have already decided to misunderstand you. Because some people do not want the truth, they only want a reason to judge you. So do not waste your peace explaining your soul to people committed to seeing you the wrong way. Protect your peace, because peace is not weakness. Peace is power. And a peaceful person is not someone without problems. He is someone who has simply learned not to give every problem full control over his mind. Real strength is not loud arguing or proving yourself in every fight. Real strength is staying calm even when people try hard to disturb you. Real strength is walking away from useless drama, choosing silence, because your peace matters more than your ego. And the moment you truly focus on yourself first, you stop reacting to every comment. You choose your energy carefully, because if you spend it all on arguments and proving yourself, you will have nothing left for your own goals and growth. And that is exactly why peace gives you clarity, power, and the calm mind required to build a genuinely strong future. Focusing on yourself first is not only about people, it runs far deeper. It means building yourself in every important area of life: your mind, your body, your skills, and your future. Because your life does not change through positive thinking alone, it changes when your daily actions become consistently strong. Train your mind every single day. Feed it good thoughts, useful books, and inspiring people, because your morning mind shapes your entire day. So start it with one good thought, one small action, one clear goal instead of comparison and noise. Take care of your body too, because a tired body creates a tired mind. So walk daily, drink water, eat better, sleep on time, and give your body the simple respect it deserves, because real self-love is not just saying you are good, it is asking, what can I do today to become a little better? Build your skills relentlessly, because in today's world, skills move you forward when motivation alone cannot. Improve your English, your communication, your thinking, your creativity. Give yourself even 30 minutes a day, because zero effort creates zero change, while daily effort quietly creates a completely different life. And finally, build your future by asking one powerful question before every choice. Will this help my future or hurt it? Because your future is hidden inside your daily habits, your routine, and what you choose to do when no one is watching. Stop comparing your life with others too, because comparison is a silent thief that steals your peace, your confidence, and your focus, making you feel behind even while you are quietly growing. Remember, you only see someone's highlight reel, never their sleepless nights or private fears, so stop measuring your chapter 1 against someone else's chapter 20, because every strong person was once a beginner, and slow growth is still real growth. Just like a seed working quietly underground long before anyone sees the tree it becomes. This is your road. Walk it with patience. Focus on yourself first. Protect your peace, and build the version of you that no longer needs to chase anyone, because that version of you, calm, disciplined, and unstoppable, is already waiting quietly on the other side of consistency.